I am Kelly Harred. I am the Chief Customer Officer for Imubit. Imubit is the industry's first closed-loop optimization solution powered by reinforcement learning. So our category-leading software combines your company's data together with the domain expertise to reduce the giveaway and to maximize profits. And in addition to the significant business value that's derived from these single unit or multi-unit optimizations, our refinery teams are using the application in lots of different ways, from use cases all the way from LP modeling to operator optimization training. Imubit recently released the industry's first process foundation model. So everyone knows ChatGPT is the pioneer in the world for foundation models. They took vast amounts of data, trained the models for a variety of different applications. Similarly, Imubit has taken vast amounts of process data, combined it with engineering expertise to create a model. And then this evergreen asset is continuously updated by live streaming process data, and that becomes a tool for the process teams and the refinery teams to use for a variety of applications, whether it's optimizing operations, training their teams, or investigating process issues. Because this is a very complicated industry that we're in. And there are really kind of two major changes that I think we see are taking place. So in the past, in a refinery, you've had different teams that are basically operating in silos. They had their own applications, their own model of operations, their own version of the truth, if you will. And so this made it difficult for these teams to collaborate. And so what we see is the path forward is companies are going to be unifying around a single model, a single version of the truth. This is going to allow them to collaborate a lot more openly around that single version of the truth and really drive the maximum value out of that collaboration. So that's one big change that we're going to see. The other one is, I think we're all going to be using AI on a day-to-day basis and not be afraid of it anymore. So I was talking to a customer recently, and they gave me a quote which I really liked, and it was, your job is not going to be replaced by AI. Your job is going to be replaced by someone leveraging AI. Really good question. So digital transformation projects, if you look at the studies that are done around these, they don't typically fail because of the technology itself. They fail generally on the change management aspects associated with these technologies. And these are really complex projects. It's a complex industry, so refineries are constantly changing in terms of the feedstocks and the operations in general. And then people are changing over, right? It used to be that people would come into a company and they'd stay in the same role for 10, 20, or even more years. And that's not the case anymore. People are coming in, within a couple of years, they're wanting to move to different roles. And so if you combine those two things together, a very dynamic operation, together with turnover in people, it's difficult to sustain the technology and the ROI. So what Imubit has done is we have a very different business model than is typical in the industry. It's a customer success framework that we've put in place. So at the very beginning of a project, we assign a customer success manager to work with the customer and really partner with them, not just on day one, but through the entire life cycle of the technology. So as refinery operations change and we need to update the model, we update the model. As new people are coming in and changing over and we need to train new people, it's all included in the solution. Because we're really partnering with them on the day-to-day basis, monitoring the applications, training people, enabling people, and ensuring that that ROI is not met just on day one, but it's sustained over the long haul. It's been a fantastic start to the conference, that's for sure. There's been some very insightful speakers on stage around some very relevant topics in our industry. And as well, we've seen both customers of ours here and potential customers. So we've been able to get them over to our booth, demo live our application, talk to them about what's going on in their plants and their concerns, and talk to them about some potential steps forwards for us together. So it's been really a great conference so far.